See, there goes Jay Cruz, Trey G, comedian JJ Williamson. You guys know on Saturday we have my Women's United Expo that is going on. Again, at the Doubletree Campbell Center. Make sure you're there this Saturday. But we have a lot of panelists, a lot of fun going on. Here to talk more about it, one of the panelists who will be there also, you know, some of our sponsors. We got great sponsors. McDonald's in the building. Please welcome Dr. Jackie Thomas.
Hey.
She is CEO, franchise owner, and operator of McDonald's in Carrollton and in Louisville, everybody. So we got to talk about that. And then the CEO, owner, and brand strategist of Swan 7 Productions. Please welcome Miss Swan Lee. All right. So listen, we definitely have to talk about this. The big expo is going on Saturday. Again, thank you to McDonald's, our big sponsor. Let's talk to Dr. Jackie Thomas about being a franchise owner with McDonald's.
Wow.
A minority franchise owner, female, everything. Tell us about that.
It is an awesome experience. I am blessed and so privileged to have been an owner-operator for a little over a year now. I actually didn't start out in the business. I had no prior experience with McDonald's. My husband did, though. I will tell you that. McDonald's has this saying where there's 1 in 8, which means 1 in 8 Americans have ever worked at McDonald's.
Wow.
So it was always his ambition, but I'm the one who did it.
Wow! Female power.
That's right. So, but I actually came from academia. I was a professor for almost 30 years. Taught all over the country. My last university was SMU here in Dallas.
Wow.
And I retired from there and wanted to do something different.
By the way, what did you teach?
I was a business professor.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So that knowledge kind of transfer a little bit.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. So yeah, so I bring that knowledge and those experiences over to my McDonald's day to day. You know, as a professor, you do a lot of research as well as teaching.
Right.
You know, in McDonald's, I'm doing a lot of that teaching and a lot of that coaching day to day. You know, things you don't even know, you're kind of coaching and helping people.
I love that. That's really interesting. Now, Swan Lee, you guys, I got to tell you something right now. Swan is like the best event planner in the city of Dallas to me. Can't nobody get any better. I always tell. I mean, honestly, in any event I've gone to with Swan, it's always top notch. So putting this together, I was having some conversations and I said, we got to get Swan Lee to help us with this. Didn't I? I was like, Swan was one of our panelists last year. Yes. And Swan even called me and said, DeDe, it is amazing. I had a lot of fun, but we could do this. Swan, let's talk about this year and tell everybody some of the big changes, things we're going to see this year also at the women's event this year, the Women's Expo.
Activations. The space is going to look amazing. We are immersing all of our brands into the space, and how you're going to experience our brands, you're going to feel like you're at the best expo in North Texas.
I know that's right.
Right? And so we are super excited about our partners, McDonald's of North Texas, Chase, HEB, Jenny, 7-Eleven, you name it, right?
And K104.
And K104.
Hey!
Yeah. We're going to be immersed in the space like none other. Our panelists, we have some powerhouse speakers. We always do. But we have really curated a lot of the discussion around the things that we've been going through in the culture the past year or two.
Come on, curated.
Yes. You like that?
Come on.
And what's most important is we're not just going to motivate, we're actually going to give gems that you can walk away to actually elevate, to make connection. I made a lot of great connections last year that turned into fruitful things for my business. And so we want to make sure that continues and echoes throughout the culture. The sister-led marketplace. I love that. Shout out to DeDe. That is her dream. She loves to make sure that small businesses are elevated. And that's the platform that the DeDe in the Morning Show stands on. And so we have the sister-led marketplace that will take place at the Expo.
I love
that. And then we have performances.
Oh, it.
So we have R&B, inspiration, gospel, and then where them fans at.
I know. Hold
on. I ain't know y'all doing performances. I get down a little bit now.
I just put you on the program.
Yeah, I sang a little bit. Y'all need some more.
Everybody, we are talking about the Women's Expo going down this Saturday, of course, at the Doubletree. Talking with Dr. Jackie Thomas, the CEO, franchise owner, and operator of McDonald's in Carrollton and Louisville, and Swan Lee, CEO, owner, and brand strategist of Swan 7 Productions. Swan, how did you get into event planning? Because again, yours are so spectacular.
Yeah.
And don't you have your master's degree in other things, right? And you
In
got
business.
in business,
Right.
right? And here you are, you got into event. How'd you do it?
Absolutely. Honestly, it was always a part of my youth growing up. So my mother used to throw a major talent and fashion show for the entire city. So it was ingrained in us. I didn't understand. I actually didn't even know that you could make money doing what I do until after college. And so I stumbled into it, but it was a seamless transition because even when I was in corporate America, I was curating experiences for them. I was producing things. And then I was like, you know what? I love entertainment. I love music. How do I take all the five senses and make people experience in that moment the best day of their life? And then I take the branding and the culture that I have with a business degree and then bring that culture to the brands, right?
Yeah.
And so that niche is, I was like, okay, nobody's really doing it like that. That's my niche. That's my superpower. And I love it.
I like that. I like that.
Dr. Jackie, I have a question. What is the biggest lesson that you want people to walk away from when they hear you speak, after they hear you speak?
You know, one of the things that I think challenges most people is doing what they think they should do versus doing what they want to do. You just said that. And so I think what I learned a long time ago from some people who mentored me is you have to follow your passion. And when you follow your passion, success will follow.
Yep.
Now it's important. You got to understand how you define success, because success isn't always defined by how other people see it. It's what you define. And so when I think you do that, you will succeed. So that's my message.
That's a great
I would have loved to have you as a professor.
But y'all got to keep in mind that at one point she said, "The hell with them kids."
No.
You did.
I still have students to this day. Actually, one of my students, former students, is an owner-operator at McDonald's.
Oh.
Yes, she is.
Really dope.
So now you're taking students out of college.
I take them out. No, but
Put them in business.
still,
I like
that's
it.
right. That's
I like that. What's wrong, JJ?
Now look, Swan said there's gonna be a lot of gyms, you know, passed out this past weekend. I want to know, is one of the gyms is going to be why the ice cream not working
JJ.
at the McDonald's? Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, you come to my McDonald's, our ice cream is working.
It's working?
That's right.
That's what I'm talking about.
And not only that, we got some more good stuff coming for you May 6th.
Okay, all right.
Hot and wonderful new beverages that McDonald's is launching. So hey.
And you know, McDonald's been around for decades and a long time. I want to know, is the Big Mac gonna always be two all beef patties, special sauce, lettuce, pickles? Is it gonna always be on the sesame seed bun? Always?
Hey, McDonald's is iconic. So yes, we will always have our best and the best.
Oh my God.
Man,
So
This
that's
dude.
right. That's
where you located? Cause I need some ice cream.
Carrollton, Louisville.
All right, it's going down on a Saturday, everybody. Make sure you are there. It's going to be at the Doubletree Campbell Center. Swan, I just want to say thank you. I've been publicly telling everybody, Swan did this.
Yes.
Swan has really, I mean, when I tell you,
I ain't gonna lie to you, it's been privately as well. It's been times where DeDe would pick up on her, but she'd be like, "This girl is so good." Literally.
Yeah,
Literally.
I got to be honest with you. She has helped me and has helped elevate this year to a whole new level. I mean, look who we have speaking. I mean, who's going to be there? Heck, Dr. Jackie Thomas is going to be there.
What?
Who is, I mean, in dropping gems like that, you guys hear what you're getting on the radio. You'll get it on Saturday. Tickets are available. You can get your tickets. Grab a friend. I'm going to tell you right now, you got to bring a girlfriend with you as you sit there and learn, like you said, as we drop all these gems and just so much knowledge. You know what I mean? And I was telling somebody recently, and we were talking about what has been happening to a lot of African American and minority women in this country losing positions because of DEI. How do you pivot? How do you shift? How do you, and you're going to learn some of that on Saturday. So I just want everybody to understand, get your tickets, Eventbrite, and go to DeDeMcGuireFoundation.org. Please get your tickets. We'll be also having tickets at the door if you got to get in. I mean, we really want you to get them ahead of time because we don't want to back up. Because last year we had a backup. And I keep telling everybody, get your tickets now. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Right?
Right now.
Get them now. By the way, Dr. Jackie, if somebody wants to reach out to you and they want to come and experience your McDonald's and get the ice cream, the machine to work, how do they reach you?
So my McDonald's, I have 3 McDonald's. One is at Josie and Hebron in Carrollton.
Oh, wow.
The other is at Josie and Parker in Carrollton, and the other is at 121 and Main Street in Louisville.
So awesome.
And straight up the street. So yes, we do have all of our ice cream, all of our good stuff there. I know you're looking at me like, okay. We do. I'm telling you. And McDonald's, I'm telling you, we're not just going to be in that ice cream business. The beverages are coming out, and they are going to, I mean, you're seeing it. We're going to be sampling coming up soon, some refreshers.
Bring some here. We want to try it.
I just saw a post about that earlier
That's
today.
right. That's right. So you get ready. McDonald's is moving.
Let them know.
Why y'all be so tight on them ketchup packages?
Okay.
Look, you hurting me now. You hurting me. Come on now. Come on.
Okay. And Swan, how can somebody reach you even if they want to have an event and they need your help? How do they find you?
Absolutely. So on Instagram is Swan724. So those are the numerals, and it's Swan7 Productions, Swan7productions.com. And not just for your events. We're now a full-blown marketing agency. So we, of course, you can do some branding, marketing event work.
She's
with
done
DeDe
it
in the
all.
morning.
Hey.
Now
She
we
did
do
it all.
branding, marketing work also with McDonald's and
See?
Texas.
Yes.
When I heard that she let you control, put her trust in your hands, I was like, oh, this is Swan's on top.
Yeah, because I don't hardly ever want to relinquish. You know what I mean? When you're a control freak, but I realize she's
she
so
wants
good.
to be a designer in a way, so I'm telling you.
Yeah, but she's got
She's
it.
good though.
Yeah, she's got
really
it.
Good. We're super excited to learn from the amazing women. That was the most important thing to me with the curation.
Yes.
To have people like Dr. Jackie there that are really going to show us not just what it looks like to elevate, but what it looks like to still elevate and be graceful and be phenomenal in your own right, paid in your own way.
I love that. And shouts out again to the Hey Chica movement who has also partnered with us. So
Veronica.
shouts out. Yeah, Veronica Torres Hazley as well. So we want everybody out there. It's about women uniting, and make sure you're there this Saturday. You guys clap it up right now. Dr. Jackie Talman.
Hey.